What's up, my kings and queens? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be having a fun little reading, and it's going to be about what is their karma? What is the karma of the person that has hurt you? How is their life going to be fucked up? How is the universe going to send them bad juju? We're going to see that today. And some people are going to be like, damn, y'all are petty motherfuckers. You guys need to move on and detach and stop feeding them your energy. No, we're not going to do that today. Why? Because how is someone going to roam free after they did you so dirty? They have to get karma, right? They're going to get karma. That's the law of the universe. Whatever you put out, you will get back. So that's why I created this reading. We're going to find out what is their karma, baby. And if you're the type of person that doesn't believe in karma, then why the fuck are you even here? Okay? Like, no disrespect, but this is for the baddies that want to see if that person that did them wrong will get karma, okay? And before I go further into the reading, I just want to do a little promotion. So, besties, I have an Etsy shop. I already said that in my last post and last reading that I created an Etsy shop, but I just want to say it again. So I'm selling personal readings for $5.55, and I think it's a deal. Like, I feel like you're missing out if you're not taking advantage of this, because not only it's cheap, but it's accurate, and you get a PDF of 15 to 25 pages. So besties, if you're not taking advantage of this offer, I don't know what to say. You're missing out. All right. So I have 3 pals for you today. I have the ducky, the panda, and the fox. So go ahead and think about your person and choose your pal. Oh, before you leave, don't leave. Before you leave, I just want to say this. This is a general reading, so not every message is going to resonate. And I wish it did, but this is a general reading. I'm not doing a personal reading, so not every message will apply. So take what resonate and leave what doesn't. Okay? All right. I will see you in your chosen pile. Hey, pile number 1. Okay. What is their karma? Before I go deeper into the reading, I just want to see the dynamic between you and the person that you have in mind, just so that we can be on the same page, okay? Because, what if this reading is about an ex-partner, but in your mind you're thinking about, I don't know, your ex-bestie, So I just want to get the vibes down first, so this reading is for you. Okay, so let's see the dynamic. Pile number 1. What is the dynamic between you and this person? Okay, so I got the 4 of Swords. You guys are definitely not talking. I'm just gonna be real. This is someone that you absolutely have no contact with. There's some kind of pause. It's giving ghosting vibes, distance vibes. There's no energy exchange anymore. So if you are in contact with the person that you hope that will get karma, I don't think this pal is for you. Okay? I don't think this pal is for you. High Priestess. Okay. What's the dynamic between you and the person? Nine of Wands, the World, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, I was expecting it. Yeah, Five of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Sorry if there's a pause because I'm thinking. We got Four of Swords, the High Priestess, Nine of Wands, the World, Ace of Cups, and Queen of Cups. Well, the first message I got is that you guys definitely invested in this connection a lot. You gave so much, and you actually fought for this. I feel like you tried to be the better person in some way. Maybe you had to play a role of someone who was more wise and more mature, someone smarter even. But it's not like in an egotistical way. It's more like you had to use your emotional intelligence so that you can kind of compromise. Why I say this is because we got like the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, and the World, and the Nine of Wands. So it's just giving that you fought so hard in the connection and you tried to be fair, right? Because I was pulling more cards and you got the Justice. Yeah, you tried to be fair in this connection even though you know they were wrong. But who is this? Like, okay, like duh. Like, who is this? Who's the person? Oh. Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles talks about a fun. I can't talk. God damn it. Okay. Ten of Pentacles talks about a foundation. So this is someone you quite literally built something with. So I'm getting this is this could be like a family member. This could be like a friendship. Maybe this could be a relationship. Wow, this is really general. Oh, I hate when it's general. God damn it. Why the fuck this is general, bro? It's so general. Justice again. I just want specifics. Okay? Tarot, please give me at least one specific relationship dynamic. Okay, Emperor. Okay, it's someone who wanted control, someone who was dominant, someone who had a big ego. Did I say e-girl? Did I say e-girl? Ego. Okay, ego. Yes. Someone who had a huge ego, someone who is a toxic masculine, someone who lied to you, they betrayed to you, it seemed like they presented you with an offer, maybe they presented you with like a commitment, like a lifelong commitment, because the Ten of Pentacles talks about like a foundation, right? Like a commitment, like building a home, building a family, building a life together. And it just all crumpled down because we have the Tower. So, they offered you some kind of commitment, and then all of a sudden it just exploded. It's just like, yeah, I lied to you. Yeah, I didn't follow through with what I said because I was not a real person with you. And then I saw the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they lied to you. They betrayed you. A manipulator? Because I got the Magician. I'm just gonna be real with you because I'm a real tarot reader. No, I'm not saying like, oh my god, pick me, I'm the best tarot. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like I'm real in a sense that like if I can't get any messages, I'm just gonna say it. I want to be specific, but honestly, I'm not really getting any specifics. I think because maybe there's a chance that a lot of people picked pile number 1. I think a lot of people picked pile number 1, so that's why I'm not really getting any specific messages, but this is all I got. So there's definitely a toxic masculine between your dynamics, okay? So you are portrayed as the Queen of Cups, and they are portrayed as the Emperor. And, you know, the Queen of Cups is someone who is sensitive, someone who is kind, someone who is giving, someone who is loving. They always extend their heart out, and their love is very unconditional. And then when I see the Emperor in this context, it's someone who is like narcissistic, someone who wants control, someone who is dominant, someone who is toxic, someone who always want to be right, someone who just doesn't want to move, someone who is just, you can't change their mind. It's just think about a toxic dom, okay? And you know, this doesn't really relate to genders because every time I get the king or the queen or emperor or empress, it doesn't literally mean that's a girl or boy. It just talks about the energies. So if you're watching this and you're a guy, maybe you represent the Queen of Cups. Maybe you're more in touch of your emotions, because that's what the Queen of Cups is. And if you're referring to someone who is a female, then you know the Emperor can represent a female too, because you know a woman could have toxic qualities, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, women can be toxic. I mean, men can be toxic too. Literally anyone can be toxic, right? Okay, let's set that straight. What I'm trying to say is that basically cards are not gender specific, okay? So that's the dynamics here. Someone lied or betrayed you. They presented you an offer, possibly a lifelong commitment, possibly something that seemed long term, and all of a sudden it's like they just fucked everything up. Maybe because of their behavior, maybe because they wouldn't change their ways. They just fucked shit up. And I see that you actually tried. You tried your best. You tried to see their side. You tried to do your best to give them unconditional love, but it wasn't enough. They just fucked it up. Okay, so that's the dynamic. Okay, take it how it resonates, because this could literally mean a lot of things. This could be like an ex, right? This could be a family member. This could be a coworker. I wasn't really getting any specifics in that, but yeah. Okay, what is their karma? I'm gonna see what is their karma with my What's the Tea deck. And I'm getting kind of sleepy. I'm getting tired. It makes sense with the Nine of Wands, because the Nine of Wands is an energy of like you're fighting, you're tired, you're fatigued, but you're still standing up. You're still being a warrior. So I feel like whatever happened in this connection, you really gave it your all. Okay, what is their karma? Where's the karma? Because that's literally what are you guys here for? wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. Bro, didn't I just say the Emperor was... Did I just said that? I just said that. The Emperor talks about someone who doesn't want to change. Like, they're really stuck. They're egotistical. Yeah. What is their karma? So one of their karma is that they're not going to change. And I know they're probably like, oh, that's so boring. Oh my fucking god, like, that's so boring. Well, honestly, some people's karmas are themselves. That's their karma. But we're gonna see. Clout hungry, says anything, does anything, makes shit so dramatic. Okay. Interesting. I just got a message of like, whoever this person is, I feel like for their entire life, or for the majority of their life, they will constantly seek validation. They would constantly seek validation from the wrong people. Next card we have is impersonator. Wants to be you, acts like, dresses like, looks like, copies you. Yeah. I feel like also their karma is that either A, they will try to look for you in other people, or B, they will try to be like you in some sense. Quite interesting. I mean, slay, because that's their karma. They will never be like you, period, bitch. Okay, I got lots of cards. So we got dodging bullets, fake flexing, and carless. Okay, some of you guys. Okay, the person. Okay. That person's karma is literally that they're gonna be carless, or they're gonna have car issues. That's hilarious. Okay, but that's for some of you. But majority of you, I feel like with the dodging bullets and fake flexing, I just feel like, yeah, it's going back to the seeking validation thing. I just feel like because they're so egotistical and they can't change their ways, and they want to control every situation, and they can't really see what's wrong with them, I just feel like for the majority part of their life, or heck, fuck, their entire life, it feels like they're just going to be showing up as this soulless character. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just like, how do I explain it in a way that you guys understand? Because with the dodging bullets, I just feel like this person will just like think everyone is out to get them, because they're so egotistical that they think like everyone wants to be them, everyone wants to steal from them, everyone wants to like drain their energy. It's like, you know, a narcissist is kind of like that. They're like pushing the wrong people away, and then I just heard they will be lonely. That makes sense. I mean, if you're a Delulu and you're pushing the wrong people away, and you're constantly seeking validation from the wrong people, it ultimately results into loneliness. That's why I said soulless. Interesting. So that's their karma, being lonely. Because you gave them so much love. You honestly fought for this connection, and they just can't seem to get it anywhere else. Interesting. Let me ask my tarot for more. What is their karma? What is group number 1's person karma? 4 swords again. Yeah, they'll be isolated. They'll be lonely. Yep. Isolation, loneliness, paranoia even. Why did I hear that? Paranoia. Ooh, I got the devil. Damn. Whoever you're dealing with is really a toxic mask. I'm gonna just... Ooh. Damn, they're hella toxic. Okay, this is for some of you, but maybe their karma is that because they end up being lonely, they might dwell into substances or any kind of addiction that is really unhealthy. I have a feeling they might spiral. Maybe their life will turn into a complete 180. Damn, let's get another one. Woo, Ace of Cups and Justice as their karma. Damn. Yeah, like it makes sense with the dodging bullets card, because they're like blocking the wrong people off, but letting the wrong people in. What the fuck? Oh yeah, and bottom deck energy is 9 of Swords. So yeah, paranoia, like I said. Damn. And I also feel like in their life they will constantly feel like people have wronged them. Oh, also because like they're seeking validation, right? Because I got Ace of Cups. I feel like they will give their heart out to the wrong people. I mean, I kind of said that. And it feels like it's not going to end well. Let me pull out one more card from What's the Tea deck of What's the Karma. I hope you're loving this karma, besties. I honestly want to know what they did to you that they got this. Talking shit. Damn. Okay, so yeah, like I said, because they're giving their heart out, because they're giving their cup out to the wrong people, the wrong people are just the people are just gonna do them dirty. They're gonna talk shit about them. They're gonna bankrupt. Damn. And they're gonna be broke too. Damn, not only your person is going to catch strays because they keep seeking validation from the wrong people, but they're actually going to be broke too, bankrupt. Oh, that makes sense with the carless card. They will struggle with paying bills. They will struggle with money. Maybe they'll struggle with finding a job. They will struggle having a foundation in life. Damn right. Didn't I just say that they kind of like promised you kind of like a life together, or like some kind of stability because of the 10 of Pentacles, and they just fucked it up? Well, they're not gonna get any stability either. They're going to receive the opposite. They're going to be unstable. And I'm guessing... No, I don't think I guess. I honestly feel like their karma is going to be hitting their finances. Their finances and their social group. Alright. So, that's all I have for you today, besties. I hope that was helpful in seeing what kind of karma they will get. If you would like, you can comment down below and tell me who is this person. Because damn, they're going to be broke. They are going to struggle with paying bills. They're going to get either like a terrible job, or they're struggling to get a job. They're going to have car issues. They're going to seek validation in the wrong people, and the people are going to talk shit about them. They're going to ruin them, and he's going to be alone. Why did I say he? Damn, I think this is a guy that you're referring to, but it can't be, you know. It doesn't have to be, but I think this is a he, not gonna lie. Yeah, and this person is going to be lonely, and they're going to dwell into like substances or addiction, because like we have the devil card, and the devil card it talks about those stuff, right? So that's why I'm just like ooh. Anyways, yeah, I hope you like this reading, besties. Please tell me who this is. I'm kind of juicy. No. Did I sound kind of juicy? No, bro. I don't know. Today has not been my day. I didn't mean I'm kind of juicy. I meant that I want to know the juicy stuff. Sorry, besties. Okay. Oh yeah, before you leave, I just want to say again about my Etsy shop. Every reading is $5.55, super cheap, and you get a long description about your question. So if you're not taking advantage of my Etsy shop, then you're missing out. And I don't know what to say. All right? Okay. So I will catch you in the next reading. Bye-bye. Pile number 2, for those of you who have chosen the panda, I hope that you're doing slay today. For pile number 1, I was stumbling on my words, and I felt so tired too. I'm like, Jesus. But that's because pile number 1, they're exhausted. They put so much time and effort into that connection, and it just feels like all of their efforts are just, it was not worth it. So I think I kind of felt their energy, but now I'm back. Okay, for pile number 2, let's see what you got. What is your person's karma? Now, before I dwell into the reading, I am going to see your relationship dynamic, just in case. Because what if you are thinking about an ex, and I say, oh, this person is your ex-best friend, and you're probably like, what? This is not my pal. Well, yeah, that's why I'm going to do that first, just so that we can be on the same page. So let's see. What is y'all's relationship dynamic? Pile number 2's person. What is pile number 2's relationship dynamic with the person on their mind? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands and Ace of Wands. 9 of Wands. Wow, there's a lot of Wands energy. Interesting. Four of Pentacles. Empress. And then we got 2 of Wands and 8 of Wands. What's the dynamic? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm saying this because what the hell? Wait, what? Is this the same reading? Okay. So for pile number 1, it I'm not gonna lie, it was the same dynamic, but it was vague. But not vague, it was general. And what I mean by general is that it could literally be applied to any situation, because I wasn't really specific, because my tarot didn't allow me to be specific, because I'm guessing that a lot of people chose pile number 1. But for pile number 2, it's straightforward. This isn't I'm stumbling on my words again. Oh my goodness. This is an X. Why? Because I got the 2 of Cups. This is an X. And I literally got the Empress and Emperor. This is an X, bestie. Yeah, you want to know what is their karma for hurting you? Yeah, I got you, girl. I got you, girl. I'm not going to read the cards further because I already know. I got you, girl. Don't worry, girl. I got you. I got you. I know whoever chose pile number 2, you're definitely a baddie. A girly pop. So I'm not going to even... I'm not going to even try to be like, what is this connection? Yeah, I already know. Okay. What is their karma? What is their karma? What is their karma? Unfazed. Damn, what the fuck? Okay, the person who did you dirty definitely is like, bro, I don't give a shit. Damn, I really feel bad for you. Honestly, no, that pissed me off. That honestly pissed me off. What is their karma? Broke ass. I got the card of broke ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is their karma. Damn, their finances are gonna hit. And I got the card of reflecting. Divination abuser. Interesting. Groupie. What is their karma? Romantic love affair. What the fuck? What the fuck? The fuck? Group number 2? I heard 2 messages. So please don't get offended. Honestly, like, I don't think you'll get offended. I think this is real. So I think for pile number 2, you guys kind of put a spell on them, like a hex or a curse. I'm not trying to be like, you shouldn't do that. Honestly, I'm here for it because this guy did you dirty. So like, I'm not even like mad about it. I mean, why should I be mad? It's not even my place. I'm actually rooting for you because men aren't shit. They ain't shit. So that's for some of you guys. Some of you guys did a little something, and I'm gonna say it's working. Whatever you did is working. And I think you did a spell or something. Okay, let me explain this. You don't have to be a witch for you to make something happen to someone, you know? And let me explain. When your energy is powerful and when you have a protective spiritual team, the universe has your back. You have placements in your chart that says that if anyone fucks me up, they will get shit back. Like, if you have those type of, I guess, aspects about yourself, then that alone will cause people karma. You don't have to be a witch and be like, oh, I'm going to do some spells or hexing or order an Etsy witch so they can have their miserable life. No, it doesn't mean literally that. I mean, it could be, but it's just saying that your energy alone caused them to have a mishap in their life. Okay? So whatever you did, bestie, maybe you prayed. Maybe you're like, please, universe, make them have karma. Maybe it's that too. Okay. Whatever you did, it's working. Their ass don't have money. They're struggling financially. I feel like they're also in a third party or an affair, if I'm going to be honest. I feel like they're cheating with someone, or there's something about them being sneaky around someone that they're talking to, and it's with multiple people. I feel like this person is unfaithful, if I'm being honest. I feel like, yeah, I just feel like they're in some kind of weird affair with someone, some kind of secret lover, and it's not even exclusive. He's just like going from one chick to another chick, cheating on them back to back, and you're just like, how is this their karma? Well, I'm going to tell you how is this their karma, because you know, if you keep hopping on one relationship to the next, it makes you feel empty. It makes you feel like you have no purpose in life. Like, yeah, in the meantime, you know, your person would be like, fuck yeah, I have all these bitches, I don't give a fuck anymore, I have money, I have this and that. But this person is going to keep doing it, and it's going to result in him being broke and his secret going to be exposed, that he's a cheater and he's a narcissist and he can't put his dick in his pants. Yeah. And also I'm getting that his future relationships now, it's going to have a lot of drama in it. I don't think like he is going to have a peaceful relationship in the future. Let's see more karma for this person. For karma. Happiness hater. Dirt digging. Karmic friends. Wow, okay. So with the happiness hater card, I'm getting that obviously in the future you're going to be in a much better place, and then he's just going to be hating from the outside. He's going to be like, damn, why that bitch has more money than me, or has a new better looking man, or has everything in life together but not me. Yeah, you're gonna glow up, bestie. You're gonna glow up. And with the dirt digging, looking for you, dirt on you, he is so hateful that you're glowing up, that he will do dirt digging on you. And the card that almost popped out of my deck was looking you up. So I think this guy is going to be a stalker, and he's just going to be sending you bad vibes from a distance. Like, he honestly cannot accept the fact that you are moving on peacefully and being in a happier place than he is. And with the karmic friends card, the description of this card is, can't fully trust them, tension, secret competition, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I feel like this relates to the romantic love affair. And the groupie. There's something about his love life that is like very karmic now. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be pretty. And I feel like with the karmic friends card, it's not like literally about friends. I feel like it's karmic love situations. I just feel like I feel like I'm spinning in circles. Their karma is going to be them getting in bad relationships and them being drained from it financially and spiritually. Because let's be real, like, if you constantly cheat, if you constantly move from one chick to another, it's just not good for your soul, right? So like, yeah, you get what I'm saying. All right, let's pull more cards on what is their karma with my other deck. Well, not my other deck, my tarot deck. Yeah, what is their other karma? Ooh, yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I have to pull more cards because it's saying the same thing. So Nine of Pentacles talks about personal achievements, being satisfied of where you're at in life, feeling content, feeling like you have basically everything that you wanted. And since this is like in terms of like what is his karma, it literally goes back to what I was saying, that he would be like, oh, why is group number 2 in a better place and I'm not? And he's being a happiness hater. He won't be happy in his life. He's gonna have a glow down. If right now he seems like he's having fun, he's partying, he has a good job, he has a nice house or whatever, it could be anything, just that he has nice things or he's in a nice place. In the future, he won't have all those. It will be just snatched away from him. What? Bro, I got a random message. That if this is about a guy, which I really strongly believe it's a guy, I feel like in the future, he will get someone pregnant and that woman is literally going to ruin his life. Bro, he's going to be a baby daddy and the baby mama is so fucking crazy. That's what I honestly feel. Damn, pound number 2. Damn, what the fuck did you do? No, honestly, Soleil, he deserves that shit. Cause what the fuck? All right. Honestly, I think this is all. Yeah, this is all. It was a pretty short reading. And honestly, it was short because, like, the karma was short, sweet, and clean. And, yeah, I claimed this for you, bestie, because what the fuck? Oh. Interesting. So in the bottom deck of my oracle deck, I got girl fight, arguments, physical fight, at war, competing. And remember I said that he will have like a love affair or like secret lovers hopping from one chick to another. I feel like they're gonna know. I feel like they're gonna know that he's kind of player. He's kind of fucked up in the head. Interesting. All right, besties. That's all I have for you today. And remember, I do have an Etsy shop, and every reading is $5.55. So if you're interested in buying a reading, which I highly recommend because it's super cheap and it's super worth it, because not only that it's cheap, but you're also getting a PDF file of 15 to 25 pages, and I think it's worth it. And I also have the same topic on my Etsy shop, so if you want to have a more personal reading, then I think you should definitely buy a reading, bestie. All right, I will see you in... No, wait, don't go. If you want to tell me who is this motherfucker is, go ahead and comment down below, because I am quite interested, because I like tea too. I like tea. So if you like, or you can just DM me if you want to be private. If you want to tell me, go ahead and comment down below or DM me. All right, besties, I'm not gonna hold you hostage any longer. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. What's up, pal number 3? I hope that you're doing great today. So we're gonna see what is the person on your mind's karma. And before I go further into the reading, I want to do kind of like a relationship dynamic between y'all, because what if you come in mind with the reading of oh, I'm thinking about my ex-coworker, and then I'm talking about a person that is not your coworker. Okay, so I just want to be clear on who I'm talking about, because so you can be on the same page. And if that's not who you have in mind, then you can try picking another pile. Okay, so I did have an initial recording of pile number 3, but towards the middle it got a bit noisy, so I had no choice but to delete it. So I have your cards in front of me, and don't worry, I didn't handpick them out. I never handpick my tarot. I think that's pretty weird. And I know some people handpick their tarot, and it's pretty weird. It's just it's like cherry picking almost, okay? And it's weird. All right, enough of that. So for your spread, I have the King of Wands, 10 of Wands, the Fool, 3 of Cups, the World, 7 of Wands, Page of Swords, the Tower, and the 9 of Pentacles. So the relationship dynamic between you and the person in your mind, y'all were friends. Y'all were either friends, or they were part of your social group, or they were your family. Not so much of coworker, because if it was a coworker, business, school type of scenario, I would have gotten the 3 of Pentacles. But this is 3 of Cups. I don't know. Maybe you guys are besties or friends with your coworkers. I don't know. But that's the vibes I got with the 3 of Cups, that this is either a friend or a family. So if you're thinking about your ex-lover, then this reading is not for you, okay? So the relationship dynamic between y'all. I feel like this person definitely has issues in terms of being, what's that word to describe someone that they're not sensitive? Insensitive. They were insensitive. They were a little bit too aggressive. I feel like they come off as too strong or too much. And why I say that is because we got the King of Wands and the 10 of Wands and the Fool. So it's giving this person not only is too much, or they come off as too strong or aggressive, or like a person that is all over the place. They come across as someone who was low-key immature, low-key short-sighted. And I feel like when they are confronted with such, I feel like they're hella defensive, because I have the 7 of Wands, and if you know tarot, you know the 7 of Wands, and if you don't, that's okay. 7 of Wands is basically an energy of fighting someone off, and it's just I feel like when either you or someone else tells this person about what they did, or like, I don't know, like an opinion, they come off as combative or like defensive and just don't listen. So yeah, I feel like this person is also a type of person that is kind of self-destructive, because I got the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles. And also, if they're not self-destructive, it's giving that they kind of want to see you fail in a sense, and they like gossip. It's very fucked up, but they like gossip. I feel like they kind of feed in the gossip about you or the drama about you. Why? Because I have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is someone who likes to collect information, is someone who is curious, someone who is kind of like a stalker and a watcher. And with the Tower and Nine of Pentacles, I wouldn't be surprised if this person kind of preys on your downfall, or kind of isn't there when you're at your lowest, and is easily pulled by the gossip around you. I don't know, there's some type of energy of this person being like emotionally immature and likes gossip and kind of preys on your downfall. And this is a family or a friend. Damn, what the fuck? Okay, let's see, what is their karma? What is their karma? Woo! There's a lot of cards that fell off. What is their karma? I gotta fix this because it kind of flew all over the place. What is their karma? We can't have no sneaky bitch. What is their karma for doing this to you? Groupie, yeah, I feel like this person is definitely talking shit about you to other people, or they are in some type of, or they are in a group, or they are friends with people that talk shit about you. What I'm trying to say, okay, so it's either A, they're talking shit about you to other people, or B, they are associated with people who are talking shit about you, and it's like they're kind of enjoying that. They like the tea. It's giving like fake friend, if I'm being honest, like fake friend or family member. It's kind of like that. Happiness hater, the karma is that they will never be happy, they'll never be satisfied. Ooh, damn, they got the bad karma card. Damn, so whatever they did to your bestie, they're talking shit about you, they're preying on your downfall, they're gossiping about you, it will come back to them tenfold, because I got the bad karma card. And then what's quite interesting is that we got the child services card, and in the description of the child services card, we got kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect or abuse. Now this card can mean multiple things, but the straightforward meaning is that they might have karma in terms of dealing with issues involving children. Now, I'm not saying that the children will get karma, because I don't believe that. I don't believe that babies and children and animals should get karma because they're innocent. I think this message is like, for example, if they're like a baby daddy or a baby mama, maybe they might get into like legal battles when it comes to their kid. Maybe they will be reported in regards to their child. Maybe someone in here has to pay child support. Maybe they, oh my goodness, maybe they might be caught neglecting their child. Oh no, I feel bad, but I do have the child services card, so I'm trying to be general about it. There's something about having children and being in trouble for it. I don't know. But I'm not saying that the child will directly get the karma. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that, unfortunately, the child is somehow wrapped into this, which sucks. Or maybe this is them. Maybe this is them, because if you're watching this and the person on your mind is has family, it could mean that maybe their family or themselves are at risk of being abused, being neglected, or some kind of, I'm just gonna say family drama. There's I'm just going to say family drama. They're going to have family drama. Okay, what's next? What is their karma? Talking shit. Yeah, this I have so many messages of them talking shit about you. And then we got the card of bankrupt. Yep, their finances are gonna hit as their karma. Into you and thief. Oh, what is this about? Let me pull one more. Into you and thief. Boss daddy. I'm trying to figure out, what does this mean? Bankrupt, into you, thief, boss daddy. I'm trying to figure out if this is one whole message or different messages. But this is a general reading, so I will do separate messages. Okay. So with the bankrupt card, obviously this person is going to have some financial issues, and I think this is relating to the family drama with the child services here. Maybe this can cause them to... I'm not feeling like they will lose their job. I just feel like, they might be in debt. Like, a lot of debt. Due to the family drama, but also if it's not due to the family drama that they're not being in debt, I feel like with the boss daddy card, I feel like this person might make a very risky financial decision in the future, and I feel like this decision in the future is to make themselves look better, and they find out in the end that it was a scam. What is this? Interested. It seems like in the future they're gonna make like a big move, a big quote boss daddy move. I say quote boss daddy because that's the card I got, boss daddy. Maybe to them they might think like, oh, I'm making some power move. I mean, it would make sense because I got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is the type of person that is like very like active, very bold moving, risk taker. So I wouldn't be surprised in the future if this person takes a bold, risky move thinking like it's all gonna end well, and then actually it doesn't end well. It's all disaster, and it all turns into shit, and they're just gonna end up bankrupt. So that's possibly why I got the into you card and the thief, because it's like self-explanatory. Like they are really into this business idea or like investment idea, this plan, this strategy, and then in the end they got robbed. Because in the thief card, the description says robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. Maybe this is just for some of you. Maybe your person is not taking a financial risk or a financial leap or whatever you call it. Maybe this is emotional. Maybe in the future they might find someone. Maybe they might find a sugar daddy, or maybe they might find someone that they think is quote quote the one, and then all of a sudden in the end it's like they didn't get that. It's like they got blindsided. There's some kind of energy revolving that. Pretty weird. Alright, I'm gonna be using my regular tarot to see more of their karma. Let's see. More on pile number 3's karma. Knight of Wands. Why did I say 9 of Wands? Knight of Wands. With the Knight of Wands, I'm getting like their karma is that they're just going to be all over the place. They're going to throw things. What I'm trying to say, it seems like they're making the shots, but they're not making the shots. It ends in failure. It kind of relates to the message I said before. Okay, 7 of Wands. Again, they're fighting for their lives. They're being combative. 6 of Swords. Moving on. Transitioning. Ooh, the Sun. Damn. The Sun as their karma? That's wild. That's like saying like, you're not getting happiness at all. No matter how many shots you take, no matter what big steps you think you're making, you're not going to find happiness. Damn. What the fuck? Damn. And then I have 8 of Cups and 7 of Swords. Yeah. You know, I said that this person is talking shit about you, right? And they are associated with people that also talk shit about you, and they like gossip, and they're like very like insensitive and all over the place, and they don't know how to chill, and they prey on your downfall. They're gonna get the same thing too. They're gonna be betrayed too. They're gonna have people who prey on their downfall too, and they're gonna fight for their lives. It seems like everywhere they go, every shot they take, it leads to nowhere. It's filled with a lot of unhappiness and filled with lies and deception. And with the bottom card, Justice, damn, justice has been served. Yep, that's right, besties. Your justice has been served. Damn. That's what their ass gets. I'm gonna be real. That's what their ass gets. Let's do one more. One more for the karma. What's karma? What is their karma? Ooh, 2 of Swords. Indecision, stagnation. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's why I'm getting the message. Like, in the future, they're gonna take some big risk, some big shot. I don't know, what is it? It could be financial, it could be like money wise, or like person wise. I don't know, it seems like they're taking a big shot, and because like it's not leading them to anywhere, it will lead to like stagnation, a disconnect, feeling like everything is going wrong, people are betraying them, people are doing them dirty, and it feels like life is not going anywhere. Damn. Okay, purr. You ate group number 3. Oh, and you got the card of Haunted. And in the haunted card, memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. Yeah, this is the result of talking shit and preying on your downfall. Yep. Okay, pile number 3. That was a quick and short reading. I hope you do like it. And if you want, comment down below who did you dirty, because I am pretty curious. And don't forget, I have an Etsy shop, and every reading is $5.55, and I think it's such a deal because not only that my readings are cheap, but you would get a PDF of 15 to 25 pages long. So like, I feel like it's a good deal, and you're gonna miss out if you're not taking advantage of that. All right, besties, I will see you in the next video. Bye.